Joe Bell, Year 1 Game Dev, CET 101, ppw5Task1, Web Development. Okay, so right off the bat here, we've just got a nice little login page. Enter the team's ID, user ID, password. What we can see here is that it's just a form. Gathers the information that they enter and posts it to the next page. Next page starts a connection to the database. Collect all the post variables as our own. Run an SQL query so that we select all information from the players table where the person's entered their variables. Execute it. Row count it through, so we look at all the information. And where the row is user type, check if it's admin or player. If it's admin, take them to the admin page. If it's a player, take them to the player page. Furthermore, if it's on the player side, we're also creating a variable session so that we save this information for later. Team ID 10, user ID 101, password, submit, and it's took us to the player side. Next thing we're going to look at is the matches. So click on the view current matches, takes us straight to that page. See, there's a nice little table here. Okay, so got some styling. Got some buttons here, just helps us navigate around the player side. We are echoing table style so that we can start building a design. Use the class to actually construct it, so we have something to put the information in. Connect to the database again, run an SQL query, gathering all the information. Execute it, then for all the information we gather, chuck it into its own little row, and the code above will input it all in. As we can see, go back to the player menu. Next thing we're going to look at is viewing our own team and teammates. So click on view your own team. From here, because of the session variables that we had, build the tables, same thing as before. Run an SQL, but use the session that we collected from the first page to find whose team we're looking for. Put it all into a nice little table. And create a table underneath as well for player, same thing. Connect. Collect the player information that we deem appropriate to show, where the team ID also matches. And this shows all player information, not the password or the user type, because that needs to be unknown. People shouldn't know that. As such. Okay, search for other teams. Enter the team's ID that we want to find. Another post action. Okay, from here it is another connect to the database, run SQL query, where the team ID that we're looking for is the where, and we're going to select all information from the teams. That way we get to see the team's name, the team's captain, and their ID. Okay, and save the team ID other. And from there, another table, another connection to the database. Run an SQL query. Very similar stuff, but also save it so we can run the players as well, so we can see who's on the other team. So look for team 20. We can see their ID, the team name, their team captain, and all the players on their team. again hiding information that we don't want them to see. Okay, now we're going to attempt updating our account. Go back, update team, and we can see all our information here, or rather most of the information that we can change. We can change our player tag, our first name, our surname, our password. So if I wish to change the player tag to submit, you can see it's changed. Okay. Create the table for all the information. Connect to the database and run the select query so that all the information is gathered that I want to see. Using the session that we set up at the beginning, create the table and provide them with options of what they wish to change. Not the most efficient way, but it works. So when we change the tag, we can see that connected to the database, posted the tag information to a variable. We still have the session ID from the beginning. And from there, we update the player table, where the player's tag is what they entered, or rather what they want it to be. And we do this only where the player's ID is what they entered originally, so that player can't edit someone else's stuff. Take them back to the page before, just so they can see the changes. That does it for player. We'll move on to admin. Admin's team ID is 99. User ID for this guy is 991. Password, admin password, because why not? See, we're now on the admin side, their page. Okay, got the nice little admin page, all running up, it's fine. And what admins can do most of all is click on this button here and see all game data that is currently available.
That's one thing I want to remember with every page, code-wise, make sure everything links, because I've got like the ppw5Task1.
So you can see, name changed, it works fine. Yeah, all admin data. See us right here. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do now is move on to the update page. And from here we have access to creating data, updating data, and deleting data. Very simple page. It's extra forms that move us around different pages. First thing we'll do is we'll create new data. From this page we can see all the information that we can change. So team name, we can change player data, we can also change match data, or rather create new data. From this page you can see it's just capturing information. We've done this before. So creating a new team. Team name, we'll call them new team. Captain name, some dude. Submit. Take us back to the view side. You see now there is a new team. Some dude. There does seem to be an issue with auto increment, but that will forever stay to this scale. When something is deleted, it seems to be saving what auto increment was deleted. Okay. See here, we're creating a new team. It's just a simple connect to the database, take the information, inserting it, and then creating new values. Go back to that page. Next thing would be a player. Player, the exact same thing, just on the player's table with different information.
Well, what's the point? If you don't get it done, you can't do the next section.
Submit. create. Player tag. New tag. TD. First name. Put them on team 10. User type. Player. Their personal ID, 992, just auto incrementing up. See, they're also part of team 10. Match, exact same thing. Team 1, say 20 versus team 30 and 21. See? 20, 30, 21. Next thing we're going to cover is updating teams. Say we're going to edit team 10. No longer called game dev, they're going to be called development. Call the captain TG. Now see team's 10's name has changed, as has its captain. Just simple. Gather information. Done this before, except this time we're not using the session of the player ID. We don't need it because we've got admin privileges. We change it all ourselves.
I've got it working now, but everything's working. View teams fine. View fine.
Next thing we'll be deleting information. Let's see, who do we not like?
So the admins need to be able to view games as well. No.
I'll get rid of 992. So update, delete. ID of the player want to get rid of 992. Submit. 992 has been deleted. They are no longer part of it. This works for teams, matches, players. It's very similar code. So we hear code for the team. It's very similar to the code for the player. And that is it. There are obviously a few issues, but it works.